6 contestants are about to compete for thousands of pounds, but who's got what it takes to outrun the hardball? Welcome to Hardball. In the first of our 2 heats today, Saeed, Faye and Shaun will all step up to play. Watching their every move, ready and raring to go next are Fiona, Ethna and Rob. But only one of them will make it through to the final. Drawn at random to take on the hardball first, it's Shaun. Shaun, welcome to the show.
Thank you, hello.
So tell us what you do.
I'm a film and TV student from Glasgow. I'm 18 years old and I'm also a member of the Scottish Youth Parliament as well. That's what keeps most of my time busy.
And when you're not studying very hard and thinking about the big thoughts of the world, what do you like to do to enjoy yourself?
I enjoy hill walking, hiking, things like that. I've been a member of Scouts all my life, so it's been very exciting to try and get out there, do as much as you can out in nature.
Well, you've got yourself a bit of a mountain to climb and conquer here, haven't you, with the hardball?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, very much so.
I'm sure you are. OK. Shaun, we'll start by playing the moneymaker. The aim of the game is to get as far along the track as you can by answering as many questions as you can. Each correct answer moves you on 1 square and adds £50 to the jackpot. The further you move along, the more money you'll add. And that is what today's winner will play for in the final. But beware, the hardball is always hunting you down. And if it passes you, it's game over. Shaun, let's put you up on the track. Come on. There you are. So the hardball will be released once I've asked the first question. OK? If you're ready. Shaun, let's play hardball. In baking, short crust, phyllo and choux are all types of what?
Pastry.
Correct. What do we usually call the seasonal movement of wild animals from one region to another?
Migrating.
Correct. The name of which popular yeast spread has become a word for something you either love or hate?
Marmite.
Correct. Who is the author of the 2003 bestseller The Da Vinci Code?
Dan Brown.
Correct. In astronomy, the Perseids and Leonids are what kind of shower?
Meteor.
Correct. The name of which Spanish coastal region translates into English as Coast of the Sun?
Costa del Sol.
Correct. In Roman numerals, which letter represents the number 10?
X.
Correct. In 2014, Dolly Parton made her debut on the Pyramid stage at which UK festival?
Glastonbury.
Correct. The name of which fashion designer is represented by the letters DK in the brand DKNY?
Donna Karan.
Correct. In the standard UK version of Scrabble, how many points are the letter J and X tiles worth? 5. 8. Which American actor plays Danny Ocean in the 2001 film Ocean's 11?
Oh, pass.
George Clooney. The organisation known by the letters ASA is the Advertising Standards what?
Association.
Authority. By what 3-letter abbreviation is a digital versatile disc?
DVD.
Correct. Which precious metal is the traditional gift for a 25th wedding anniversary?
Diamond.
Silver. In 1977, who succeeded Gerald Ford as president of the United States? Jimmy Carter was the answer. Did you know that?
Yes.
Of course you did. The politics guy. Just out of time for us to finish that question and for you to give the answer. But, Shaun, that isn't too bad at all.
Yeah, quite happy.
Nearly completed 2 levels of the track, Shaun. £500. And that is, so far, what we are playing for today, which isn't bad at all. And you're currently the one to beat, so well done.
Thank you.
Next to take on the hardball, it's Faye. Faye, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell us what you do.
I'm an education administrator from Liverpool and I'm 33.
And what do you like to do outside of work?
I like to go to a lot of live gigs and also play escape games with my friends.
My goodness. Perfect preparation for this game, isn't it? Well, Shaun did very well before you, didn't he?
He did really well.
If you can get further than Shaun, then you're definitely through to the next round, OK? So let's highlight the square that you have to beat. There it is. Second level of the track. Faye, let's get you up there. Remember, the hardball will start once I finish asking your first question. If you're ready, then Faye, let's play hardball. How many wheels does a tricycle have?
3.
Correct. The loud, harsh cry of which animal is known as a bray?
Swan.
Donkey. Born in 2015, what is the first name of Prince William's daughter?
Charlotte.
Correct. In 1968, which British entrepreneur founded the company Amstrad?
Alan Sugar.
Correct. At the 2016 Olympics, Adam Peaty won a gold medal for Team GB in which sport?
Swimming.
Correct. In mathematics, what is the sum of the internal angles of any triangle?
180.
Correct. Since 1985, Adam Woodyard has played which character in EastEnders?
Beale.
Correct. Which world religion regards the former emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, as God?
Pass.
Rastafari. Which screaming lord founded the official monster Raving Loony Party?
Pass.
Such. In 2007, Jane Garvey joined which BBC Radio 4 programme as a presenter?
Pass.
Women's Hour. In maths, what is the square root of 25?
125.
5. Oh, OK. Let's have a look. Faye, while you completed the first level of the track, you got to the second level, £300 added to the jackpot, which takes us up to 800. Unfortunately for you, you didn't get as far as Shaun, so you are still at risk of going home, but you are still in it, OK? Shaun, I'm pleased to say for you, you are through to the next round. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, our last player in this heat is Saeed. Saeed, get on over here. Saeed, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm from London and I'm an account director.
And Saeed, do you have any hobbies outside of work?
Yeah, so I've got a big interest in baking, but I can't really say that they've all been successful.
Do you think you're a lucky kind of guy, Saeed?
I hope so. I mean, I've got my lucky charm in my pocket right now, so I hope it works for me.
What's your lucky charm?
I've got a little badge. It's a little thing that my mum got somehow, and it's been one of those things that I've always got on me.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing. Well, hopefully it brings you good luck
Thank you
today,
very much.
Saeed. You've seen Faye and Shaun go before you. How do you think you'll do compared?
Oh, gosh. I didn't realise how quickly the ball moves down, so I hope I can get at least down to the second row.
You need to get further than Faye if you are to make it through to the next round. So let's highlight that square you'd have to beat. Saeed, let's put you up on the track. OK, this is it. Someone will have to leave the show after this game. Saeed, remember the hardball start once I've asked you your first question, OK?
Yeah.
If you're ready, let's play hardball. Dawn French's comedy partner is Jennifer who?
Saunders.
Correct. What style of waterproof coat is named after its Scottish inventor?
Macintosh.
Correct. In cars, the ABS stands for anti-lock braking
System.
what? Correct. Donny Osmond and Jason Donovan have both played which biblical character in a
Joseph.
Correct. By what first name was the artist Picasso famously known?
Pablo.
Correct. Emperors of which ancient empire often used the title Caesar?
Roman.
Correct. In which major world religion is the central text called the Quran?
Islam.
Correct. Which 1987 film features the famous line, "Nobody puts baby in a corner"?
Dirty Dancing.
Correct. What colour snooker ball is worth 6 points?
Pink.
Correct. In the periodic table, which element has the chemical symbol Na?
Pass.
Sodium. In the animated TV show The Flintstones, what is the name of Fred's wife?
Wilma.
Correct. Used for cooking in parts of Asia, what is a tandoor?
An oven.
Correct. What relationship is Zara Tindall to Queen Elizabeth II?
Granddaughter.
Correct. In 1969, Yoko Ono married which member of the Beatles?
John Lennon.
Correct. The area known as the Lizard Peninsula is located in which English county?
Cornwall.
Correct. Signed in 1992, by what name is the Treaty on European
Maastricht.
Union? Correct. The name of which popular casino game derives from the French for small wheel?
Roulette.
Correct. Which author wrote the novel Middlemarch?
Pass.
George Eliot. On a weather map, an isotherm is a line connecting point of equal what?
Pass.
Temperature. Which band had a UK top 10 hit in 1981 with the song Vienna?
Ultravox.
Correct. In the human body, the spleen is located on which side of your abdominal cavity?
Right.
Left. In the UK, what tax form should you receive when you leave a job?
P45.
Correct. Which British author owned a Caribbean estate called Goldeneye?
Ian Fleming.
Correct. By which two-word name was the People's Liberation Army of China commonly known?
Pass.
Red Army. What is the legal term for a person appointed to carry out the instructions in a will?
Executor.
Correct. Which 19th century impressionist painted the work called The Flood?
Rembrandt.
Alfred Sisley. In 2015, which British TV chef celebrated 15 years of marriage to his wife, Jules?
Jamie Oliver.
You said?
Jamie Oliver.
Just out of time, Saeed, I'm afraid. But I've got to say, down to the 4th level of the track. That's sensational stuff, Saeed. And £1,000 added to the jackpot takes us up to £1,800. You absolutely stormed it, Saeed. Of course, you got further than Faye, so you are definitely through to the next round. Faye, I'm so sorry. You know what this means?
I do, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Saeed did amazing.
He did really well, and it's hard up there, isn't it, when you're in that position?
Yeah, it's really difficult.
Faye, thank you for playing Hardball.
Thank you.
So, Shaun and Saeed are now going to compete for a place in today's semi-final. But who will make it through? Let's find out as we play the head-to-head. Well, Shaun and Saeed, well done on getting to this point.
Thank you.
Wishing you the best of luck. Our next set of contestants, of course, are going to be watching your every move to see who they could be taking on. This time, though, not only do you have to outrun the hardball, of course, you've got to outrun each other. You'll both be on the track at the same time, answering questions on the buzzer. A correct answer moves you one square along, but a wrong answer will move your opponent forward. Saeed, Shaun, just stay ahead of the hardball, because the first person that passes will be out of the game. OK, let's put you on the track. There you go. So in this round, the hardball will be released once one of you reaches the 2nd level of the track, OK?
Yep.
If you're ready, let's play Hardball. Vincent van Gogh famously painted artworks depicting which, Saeed?
Sunflowers.
Correct. What name is given to the large bowl-shaped cavities on the surface of the moon? Saeed?
Craters.
Correct. Which British TV presenter began co-hosting This Morning opposite Fern Britton in 2002? Saeed?
Philip Schofield.
Correct. By what first name was the fashion designer Gabrielle Chanel most famously known? Shaun?
Coco.
Correct. In the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which character is played by Elijah Wood? Shaun?
Frodo.
Correct. Malt and white wine are both varieties of which acidic liquid condiment? Saeed?
Vinegar.
Correct. By what alternative name is the Netherlands commonly referred? Shaun?
Holland.
Correct. Discovered in 1799, text on which famous stone slab? Saeed?
Rosetta.
Correct. In 2004, which former Spice Girl designed a fashion line called Shaun?
Victoria Beckham.
Correct. What word is used to describe a person who can use their right and left hands? Shaun?
Ambidextrous.
Correct. In the Harry Potter books, which golden-winged ball is sought? Shaun?
Golden snitch.
Correct. In the NATO phonetic alphabet, which boy's name represents the letter C? Saeed?
Charlie.
Correct. The Nikkei is an index of press... Saeed?
Japan.
Tokyo. In which track event did Linford Christie win gold at the 1992? Saeed?
100 metres.
Correct. Which American singer had a UK #1 in 2009 with Poker Face? Saeed?
Lady Gaga.
Correct. In the UK, by what abbreviated name is the Office of Communications Board? Saeed?
Ofcom.
Correct. Usually consisting of an anther and a filament, what is the name of the pollen-producing part of a flower? Saeed?
Stamen.
Correct. There are exactly how many hours in 3 full days? Shaun?
72.
Correct. What position in the government's cabinet has been held by both Boris Johnson and David Miliband? Saeed?
Home Secretary.
Foreign Secretary. In Greek mythology, which mountain is home to the principal? Shaun?
Mount Olympus.
Correct. Pope Francis was born in which South American country? Shaun?
Argentina.
Correct. Prince Albert was the consort and husband of which? Shaun?
Queen Victoria.
Correct. Which scientific unit for frequency is named after? Saeed?
Hertz.
Correct. What colour was Marilyn Monroe's dress in the iconic? Saeed?
White.
Correct. In 1974, Henry Winkler first appeared as the Fonz in Saeed?
Happy Days.
Correct. A pet of 6-year-old Calvin, which animal is the comic strip character Hobbs? Saeed?
A cat.
Tiger. In 1999, which British artist famously exhibited her unmade bed at the Tate Britain? Saeed?
Tracy Emin.
Correct. The ill-fated spacecraft that landed on Mars in 2003 shared a name? Saeed?
Voyager.
Beagle. Which pop star's mother is former Blue Peter presenter Janet Ellis? Saeed?
Sophie Ellis-Bextor.
Correct. In which 2002 film did Sandra Bullock star opposite Hugh Grant? Shaun?
Love Actually.
2 weeks' notice. Boys, very well played, head to head. And, I mean, look at the track there. Saeed, wow. You had to hold your nerve a couple of times there, didn't you?
Yeah, there was just a few that I was like, I can't believe I said that.
Shaun, An incredible head-to-head. Any other day, that might have absolutely wiped the floor with someone else, but you've come up against a really tough competitor inside, haven't you? Shaun, you can be exceedingly proud of yourself today. I'm afraid you have been beaten by the hardball. Thank you very much for playing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Saeed, on the other hand, we'll see you again in the semi-final. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So Saeed is through to the semi-final and £1,800 is in the bank. Time now to play our next heat as 3 more contestants are ready to take on the hardball. Fiona, Ethna and Rob, hello.
Hello.
Great to see all 3 of you. You've seen how it's done. One of you will be playing Saeed in the semi-final. Let's find out who. And first to see if they can take on the hardball, it's Rob. Rob, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a primary school teacher from Cumbria and I'm 42 years young.
Rob, you know how the moneymaker works. Simply answer as many questions as you can before the hardball passes you. £50 will go into today's jackpot with every square you light up.
Okay.
Make it further than either of your opponents and you will be through to the next round. All right? Simple as that. Rob, let's put you on the track. There you are. The hardball will be released once I've read your first question, okay? If you're ready... Rob, let's play hardball. Which Leonardo da Vinci painting is famous for the mysterious smile of its female...
Mona Lisa.
Correct. When viewed from Earth, which celestial body crosses in front of the sun to cause a solar eclipse?
Moon.
Correct. In which month is Halloween celebrated in the UK?
October.
Correct. Which item of clothing has stars that include the Homburg and fedora?
Hat.
Correct. In the Western zodiac, the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and which other?
Libra.
Correct. Which 1992 Quentin Tarantino film features the characters of Mr. White and Mr. Blanc?
Reservoir Dogs.
Correct. Which grain used in cooking has varieties including jasmine and basmati?
Rice.
Correct. The historic region of Transylvania is now part of which modern-day country?
Czechoslovakia.
Romania. Which domestic pet has breeds including Persian and Bengal?
Cat.
Correct. Ascorbic acid is more commonly known as which vitamin?
B.
Vitamin C. The name for which single-storey house is derived from a Hindi word meaning...
Bungalow.
Correct. Paula Abdul and Lily Allen have both made cameo appearances on which Australian soap?
Neighbours.
Correct. According to the proverb, a picture is worth 1,000 what?
Words.
Correct. In 2014, which former member of Take That live tweeted the birth of his child?
Gary Barlow.
Robbie Williams. Before adopting the euro, what was the official unit of currency in France?
Frank.
Correct. British singer-songwriter Damon Gough is better known by what stage name?
Paddy Drumboy.
Correct. How is the doll Barbara Millicent Roberts better known?
Barbie.
Correct. The emblem of the National Trust features the leaves of which tree?
Oak.
Correct. One of the best-known symbols of communism features a hammer and which agricultural tool?
Scythe.
Sickle. At the 2016 Olympics, Catherine Granger won a silver medal for Team GB in which sport?
Gymnastics.
Rowing. The name of which Japanese belief system translates... Rob, that was very good.
Yeah.
I can tell you, third level of the track is a very good position to be in. Half completed the track, £750 that you put into the jackpot, Rob. So that takes us now up to £2,550.
Okay, thank you.
And Rob, you are currently the one to beat, of course.
Yeah.
Next to take on the hardball, it's Ethna. Ethna, welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us about you.
I'm a retired deputy head teacher and I live in London.
What do you think about taking on the hardball?
It's been very interesting watching people answering because they've been so good. But I always think that they're all easy if you know them.
Yes. If you can get further than Rob, Ethna, you would definitely be through to the next round. So let's highlight the square to beat. Ethna, let's put you on the track. Remember, the hardball will start once I've finished asking you your first question, OK?
Yep.
If you're ready, let's play hardball. The car manufacturing companies Renault and Citroën were founded in which country?
France.
Correct. Which organ of the human body does a cardiac surgeon...
The heart.
Correct. In 2017, Joe McFadden won which TV dancing competition?
Dancing on Ice.
Strictly. Formed in 1978, which chart-topping band has members including Nick Rhodes and Simon Le Bon?
Duran Duran.
Correct. In both 2016 and 2017, which country won the Rugby Six Nations Championship?
England.
Correct. What is the international standard unit of weight for diamonds and other precious gemstones?
Carat.
Correct. In 2017, it was announced that the British royal family would adopt which surname?
Windsor.
Correct. In 1871, what was officially adopted as the main unit of currency in Japan?
The yen.
Correct. In the animal kingdom, what name is given to the young of a bear?
Cub.
Correct. Fever Pitch is a book about Nick Hornby's obsession with which football club?
Arsenal.
Correct. How many complete weeks are there in a calendar year?
52.
Correct. In Greek mythology, a minotaur has the body of a human and the head of which creature?
A bull.
Correct. Which stage and film musical features the characters of Jean Valjean and Cosette?
Les Miserables.
Correct. The name of which of the armed services is abbreviated to RAF?
Royal Air Force.
Correct. What is the name of the Jewish Day of Atonement?
Yom Kippur.
Correct. In 1997, which politician became the first female Prime Minister of New Zealand?
Reynolds.
Jenna Shipley. Which Kate is the daughter of actress Goldie Hawn?
Pass.
Kate Hudson. In the 80s, which inventor developed and gave his name to the C5 electric tricycle?
Sinclair.
Correct. A magnetic resonance imaging scan is more commonly known...
MRI.
Correct. The World Cube Association regulates and holds competitions primarily for which toy puzzle?
Rubik's Cube.
Correct. The name of which 18th century US statesman is used as a slang term to
John
mean a
Henry.
person's... I'll accept. The capital city of which Caribbean island country is called Havana?
Cuba.
Correct. Cornish yard cheese is traditionally wrapped in the leaves of which plant?
Pass.
Nettle. Which film series includes sequels subtitled Revolutions and Reloaded?
Total Recall.
The Matrix. What name is given to the pattern of a very thin parallel stripes often used on... Ethna. That was a very good moneymaker. Down to the 4th level of the track. £950 added to the jackpot, which takes us up to now... Look at that. £3,500.
Brilliant.
You are safely through
Thank you.
to the next round. Well done. Rob, well, a good round from you, but after that from Ethna, you are still at risk of going home. Well, our last contestant to play today is Fiona. Fiona, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So what do you do?
I am from Falkirk and I'm a travel industry trainer there.
What do you like to do to enjoy yourself?
Craft beer.
That's a great passion to have.
Yeah. Really getting into my hops and starting to know citras and all the rest of them. But yeah, real lover of it.
Well, do well today and we'll both raise a craft beer on you. Fiona, things get a little more serious, though, at this point. Rob has pushed the bar. You need to get further than him to make sure you get to the next round, and let's highlight the square that you would have to beat. There it is. Let's put you on the track. All right. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Remember, the hardball will start once I've finished asking the first question. Fiona, if you're ready, let's play hardball. In the USA, what colour are the iconic New York taxis?
Yellow.
Correct. The flagship store of which famous toy shop is located on London's Regent Street?
Hamleys.
Correct. The theatrical term Amdram is short for amateur what?
Dramatics.
Correct. What is the surname of the Emmerdale family whose members include
Dingle.
Kane? Correct. Standing on average at over 3 feet high, what is the tallest living species of penguin?
Emperor.
Correct. In 2014, who announced that she was consciously uncoupling from Chris
Gwyneth
Martin?
Paltrow.
Correct. Which animal features in the logo for the microblogging site Twitter?
Bird.
Correct. Which famous movie maker directed the first Jurassic Park film?
Steven Spielberg.
Correct. 2020 is a short form of which sport?
Cricket.
Correct. In 1947, the debut collection by which French designer was dubbed the New Look by the press?
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Christian Dior. What name is given to a group or gathering of witches who meet regularly?
Coven.
Correct. What is the common name given to the meat from a mature sheep?
Mutton.
Correct. In 2018, Shrove Tuesday fell in which month of the year?
February.
Correct. The infamous pair of American gangsters were Bonnie and who?
Clyde.
Correct. What is the first name of the former Labour MP and brother of Ed Miliband?
Pass.
David. The River Spree runs through which European capital city?
Prague.
Berlin. Balloon Girl is a 2002 mural by which anonymous British...
Banksy.
Correct. Which British airport uses the three-letter code CWL?
Cardiff.
Correct. Which two letters form the chemical symbol for the element platinum?
PT.
Correct. In Kensington Gardens in London, there is a bronze statue of which J.M. Barrie character?
Peter Pan.
Correct. In astronomy, Rigel is the brightest star in which constellation?
Alpha Centauri.
Orion. Sir Michael Caine was born in which decade?
30s.
Correct. Which English political cartoonist provided the caricatures for the opening titles of Yes Minister?
Pass.
Gerald Scarfe. Ben Kingsley won a Best Actor Oscar in 1983 for his portrayal of which Indian...
Gandhi.
Correct. From which stage musical does the song And I'm Telling You I'm Not Going originate?
Pass.
Dreamgirls. In 2016, the Spice... Fiona. Yes. On to the fourth level of the track, Fiona. Smashing stuff. So there you are. £950 added to the jackpot. We are now up to a whopper. Wow. £4,450. Of course, it means that you went further than Rob and you are definitely through to the next round. Congratulations, well done. Rob, you've been a great contestant. Thank you for playing, Rob.
Thank you.
So Fiona and Ethna are now going to compete for a place in today's semi-final, but who will make it through? Let's find out as we play the head-to-head. Oh, Ethna, Fiona, well done on getting to this point. See, I don't know how we're going to split you two. Getting to exactly the same square on the hardball, and I mean, we're playing for a huge sum of money thanks to both of you. So this time, not only do you have to outrun the hardball, of course, you have to outrun each other. As you saw earlier, you'll both be on the track at the same time, answering questions on the buzzer. A correct answer moves you one square along, but a wrong answer will move your opponent forward. Again, Fiona, Ethna, all you need to do is stay ahead of the hardball because the first person who passes will be out of the game. The winner goes straight into today's semi-final with Saeed. Fiona, Ethna, let's put you both on the track. And we'll release the hardball when one of you reaches the second level of the track, okay? If you're ready. Let's play hardball. Which musical features the songs The Time Warp and Sweet Trans... Ethna?
The Rocky Horror Show.
Correct. First airing in 1985, which TV series featured Sun Hill Police Station? Fiona?
The Bill.
Correct. In computing, what does the internet abbreviation www stand for? Fiona?
World Wide Web.
Correct. What term is used in football or tennis to mean striking the ball before it touches the ground? Ethna?
Volley.
Correct. At how many degrees Celsius does pure water usually freeze? Fiona?
0.
Correct. In Islam, a pilgrimage to which sacred city? Fiona?
Mecca.
Correct. The Queen's official birthday is celebrated with a ceremony called Trooping the... Ethna?
Colour.
Correct. What is Russia's largest passenger airline? Ethna?
Aeroflot.
Correct. In July 2016, who officially succeeded David Cameron as Prime Minister? Ethna?
Theresa May.
Correct. In the animal kingdom, a fawn is the young of which? Fiona?
Deer.
Correct. In Greek mythology, which Olympian god is the messenger of the gods? Ethna?
Mercury.
Hermes, the name of which sweet dairy-based drink provided the title of a 2004 hit? Fiona?
Milkshake.
Correct. A grand is a colloquial term. Ethna?
1,000.
Correct. What type of publication, usually issued daily or weekly, can be described as tabloid or Ethna?
Newspaper.
Correct. Introduced to the US in 1963, what is the Zone Improvement Plan code more commonly called? Ethna?
Zip code.
Correct. The Latin expression carpe diem is often Ethna?
Seize the day.
Correct. What surname did the 19th century literary sisters Charlotte, Emily and Fiona?
Bronte.
Correct. Which major organ of the human body does the word cerebral refer to? Ethna?
The brain.
Correct. On a London Monopoly board, what colour are Oxford Street and Bond Street? Fiona?
Green.
Correct. South Pole explorer Robert Scott was famously known as Scott of the... Fiona?
Antarctic.
Correct. Which European capital city is served by Arlanda Airport? Stockholm. What name is given to a beer jug in the shape of a stout? Fiona?
Stein.
Toby. Which actress plays the title character in the 2014 film Lucy? Scarlett Johansson. By what first name was the Italian designer and founder of Versace most famously known? Ethna?
Gabriella.
Gianni. On New Year's Eve in 1989, which Baywatch star famously... Fiona.
David Hasselhoff.
Correct. Wow, that is what you call a head-to-head. Sensational stuff. Fiona, you are through.
Well done.
Well done. Ethna, you've been a great contestant. Thank you for playing
Thank you very
Hardball.
much indeed.
We're down to the last two, but who will make it through to play for the £4,450 today? Let's find out as we play the semi-final. All right, Fiona, Saeed, congratulations you two on getting this far.
Thank you.
And now things get really serious because you guys have done so well. All of the contestants doing so well today means that we have £4,450 to play for. But only one of you can go home with that cash. So in the semi-final, we'll put you both on the track at the same time. Again, I'll ask you questions on the buzzer. Right answers move you forward. Wrong answers will move your opponent forward. The winner will go through to today's final. The loser will be going home. Fiona, Saeed, let's put you on the track. Deep breath, fingers on your buzzers. The hardball will be released the moment one of you reaches the second level of the track. If you're ready, let's play hardball. Which flightless bird lays the largest eggs of any species? Fiona.
Ostrich.
Correct. A cello usually has how many strings? Saeed.
5.
4. Which British entrepreneur formed a space tourism company called Virgin? Saeed.
Richard Branson.
Correct. How many millimetres are there in 1 centimetre? Saeed.
10.
Correct. From 1987 to 2000, Bruce Willis was married to which actress? Saeed.
Demi Moore.
Correct. In the classic children's party game, what do you attempt to pin on a Fiona?
Tail.
Correct. Thank you and goodbye was the final front page headline of which tabloid newspaper? Fiona.
The Sun.
News of the World. In the title of a 2002 Reese Witherspoon film, the name of which American state follows Sweet Home? Saeed.
Alabama.
Correct. Which England footballer famously burst into tears during a... Saeed.
David Seaman.
Paul Gascoigne. Which grain is traditionally used in making Scotch broth? Fiona.
Barley.
Correct. Johann Sebastian are the first names of which... Fiona.
Bach.
Correct. The Golden Thread Gallery and the Metropolitan Arts Centre are located in which Northern Irish city? Saeed.
Belfast.
Correct. What is the first name of Sir Paul McCartney's famous fashion designer daughter? Fiona.
Stella.
Correct. In 1956, which British poet married American writer Sylvia Plath? Ted Hughes. In which classic 1963 war movie are there tunnels called Tom, Dick and Harry? Fiona.
The Great Escape.
Correct. What is the first name of the wife of former US President Barack Obama? Saeed.
Michelle.
Correct. In Irish mythology, which female spirits are known for their mournful wails said to Fiona?
Banshees.
Correct. In 2008, which Conservative MP was elected Mayor of London? Saeed?
Boris Johnson.
Correct. According to the common phrase, an enthusiastic person can be keen as which condiment? Fiona.
Mustard.
Correct. The beach version of which ball game became a medal sport at the... Fiona?
Volleyball.
Correct. Anthony Gormley is famous for creating which sculpture near Gateshead? Fiona.
The Angel of the North.
Correct. Which word describes minimally invasive surgery carried out through a very small incision? Well, keyhole would have been the answer. Guys, that was nerve-shattering. Fiona, congratulations. You are our winner today.
Thank you.
Saeed, such a great player. Thank you for playing hardball.
I've had an amazing time, thank you.
I'm going to take a lie down, and then we'll play the final. Well, Fiona, I have to say congratulations on making it to the final.
Thank you.
Well, the jackpot stands at £4,450. That is what you are playing for today. Did you ever think you'd get to this point?
In all honesty, no. I hoped, but genuinely, I didn't think I'd quite get here. Some great players today.
Oh, well, we wish you all the best. But to win that cash today, you're going to have to take on the hardball one last time. This time, though, you'll have to beat it. This is the biggest challenge you've faced so far, but if you make it all the way to the end of the track without the hardball catching you, you'll be going home with that £4,450. To help, you've got 3 boosts, which you can activate at any time. Each boost allows you to jump forward 1 square, but for every boost you use, the jackpot prize will be halved, so use them wisely and only when you have to. If the hardball catches you at any time, the game is over and the jackpot is lost, OK? Fiona, you'll see 5 categories. You'll need to choose one and answer questions on it until the hardball reaches the end of each level of the track. Then we'll switch to a different category and so on, all right?
Yes.
Your 5 categories today are art, geography, food and drink, history and theatre. Looking at these 5 categories, what do you think?
I've certainly got a favourite and I've certainly got one I'm dreading that I hope I won't need.
OK. Are you going to keep that one under your hat?
I really don't want to go near theatre.
OK, OK. What's it going to be first up, Fiona?
It has to be geography.
OK, answer as many questions as you can on geography.
Yeah.
Fiona, let's put you up on the track. There you are. So the hardball will be released the moment I've finished asking your first question on geography. Yeah. Fiona, we're all wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you.
For the final time, Fiona, if you're ready, let's play hardball. Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi are major cities in which
Vietnam.
Asian... Correct. Which island located in the Pacific Ocean is famous for its giant moai stone heads?
Easter Island?
Correct. The American states of California and Texas both border which other country?
Mexico.
Correct. Glastonbury is a market town in which southern English county?
Somerset.
Correct. What is the collective name of the Bridal Veil, the American, and the Horseshoe Waterfalls?
Niagara.
Correct. Inhabitants of which island are known as Manxmen and Manxwomen?
The Isle of Man.
Correct. By surface area, which is the largest body of water in the Lake District?
Lake Windermere.
Correct. According to tradition, how many ancient wonders of the world were?
7.
Correct. Which group of Spanish islands lies 67 miles off the northwest coast of Africa?
Canaries.
Correct. When it first opened in 1981, which English bridge was the world's longest suspension bridge?
Clifton.
Humber. Fiona, doesn't matter, because look at that. You're down there on the 2nd level of the track. That is a very good lead on the hardball. Well done. That is your strong category out of the way. 4 categories left: art, food and drink, history and theatre.
Food and drink, please.
You like to go for food and drink?
Yeah.
OK, just beat the hardball to the end of the next level of the track and you'll be another step closer to that jackpot today. Here comes your first question on food and drink. Used to accompany poultry, the most common stuffing flavour is onion and which herb?
Sage.
Correct. From which European country does the sparkling white wine known as cava originate?
Spain.
Correct. Which sauce is traditionally poured over eggs Benedict?
Florentine.
Hollandaise. Which starchy vegetable is most commonly used to make French fries?
Potatoes.
Correct. A sauce made from which small fruit is popular accompaniment to turkey at Christmas?
Cranberry.
Correct. Which Italian cheese has a name that means sweet milk in English?
Mozzarella.
Dolce latte. Moussaka is a dish that is traditionally made using which purple skin
Lamb.
vegetable? Aubergine. From which Caribbean island is the spicy dish known as...
Jerk chicken.
That was the answer.
Oh, no.
Just ran out of time to ask it to you, Fiona. 2 of your best categories are out.
Yeah.
3 remain. Here's what we've got left.
I'll go history.
Yeah?
Yeah.
History we've gone for. Fiona, good luck once again. Your questions on history start now. What was the first name of the 16th century Russian Tsar known as the Terrible?
Ivan.
Correct. Which famous American civil rights activist was born in Atlanta in
Martin Luther King.
Correct. What Tyler's Rebellion of 1381 is more commonly known by what alternative name?
Pass.
Peasants' Revolt. The famous quote widely attributed to Marie Antoinette is "Let them eat what?"
Cake.
Correct. What name was coined by the press in 1906 for the members of the Women's Social and Political...
Suffragettes.
Correct. Mistress of Charles II, Nell Gwynn, famously sold which fruit in London's Drury Lane Theatre?
Apples.
Oranges. In 1922, Howard Carter discovered the tomb of which...
Tutankhamun.
Correct. In which century did King John sign the Magna Carta? 13th century. Fiona, what are you doing to me?
It's on my tail.
Wow. Well, you got a question right at the perfect time. You got 2 categories left. 2 levels of the track to complete. Let's have a look at what you've got to play with. We have art and we have theatre.
I know which one it's not, so it has to be going for art this time.
You're going to go for art?
Yes.
All right, OK. Fiona, you have 3 boosts still in your hand, if you need them.
Yeah.
Pressure's building, of course it is, but all you've got to do is keep doing what you're doing. Stay ahead of the hardball. Answer as many questions as you can on art. Let's play. The glass and metal structure that serves as the main entrance to the Louvre Museum is what 3D shape?
Pyramid.
Correct. In pottery, what name was given to the oven or furnace used for firing clay?
Kiln.
Correct. Famous for the Scream, the artist Edvard Munch was born in which country?
Netherlands.
Norway. Which famous piece of 11th century needlework depicts the Norman conquest?
The Bayeux Tapestry.
Correct. Sir Peter Blake famously co-created the iconic cover for which Beatles album?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Correct. The 1964 artwork called Oh Jeff, I Love You Too, But is by
Pass.
which artist Roy Lichtenstein. In René Magritte's 1964 self-portrait The Son of Man, his face is obscured by which fruit?
It's an apple.
It is an apple, Fiona. Well, oh my goodness. At this point, things really start ramping up, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, Fiona, we're still in the game. That's what's most important.
Yeah.
We're down there on the 5th and final level of the track, just ahead of the hardball. Of course, you had to use 2 boosts. So the jackpot now stands at £1,113, which is still a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, looking at it, you need just 6 correct answers to take home the cash. It's on a subject that you ain't so keen on. There it is, theatre. You still have 1 boost if you need it. Obviously, that would half our jackpot, but you'd still go away with a little bit of money. So for £1,113, one final time, Fiona, let's play hardball. Which traditional pantomime character loses a glass slipper?
Cinderella.
Correct. In which month of the year does the Edinburgh Fringe Festival?
August.
Correct. First performed in 1945, who wrote the play An Inspector Calls?
Agatha Christie.
Maybe Priestley. Which New York thoroughfare lends its name to the city's
Broadway.
famous- Correct. The stage musical Bat Out of Hell features music from an album...
Meatloaf.
Correct. Which English playwright wrote The Duchess of Malfi?
Pass.
John Webster. Which Agatha Christie play holds the record for...
Mousetrap.
Correct. Rudge, Scripps and Timms are all characters in which play by Alan Bennett?
Had to do it.
You've got to use it if you've got it.
Yeah.
Fiona, congratulations. History Boys was the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the play?
I've heard of it, but that's as close as I could get.
£557, Fiona, is yours.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and I'm so glad I get to say you took on the hardball and won. Well, that brings the hardball to a halt for now. Join us next time when 6 more contestants will try to beat the hardball. See ya.